Hey, man.
Hey.
Hey, we recording. Oh, Henry. Who the fuck is old Henry?
Bro, I'm finna do that. Okay, spoiler alert. I'm finna tell you about the movie, bro.
Time out.
What?
Gunshots, please.
Brrr, bah, bah.
You are now listening to H-Town Premier Podcast, coming straight out of Cashmere Gardens. Yeah, I said it, niggas. Cashmere Gardens.
That's where we are. It's not where we are. I mean,
That's where we are.
Oh, that's not where we at.
That ain't where we from.
Yeah.
Young James Boogie, AR Dub, 16 Shots Podcast. What's going down with you, my brother?
Man, I'm finna tell you about this movie called Old Henry, man.
Old Henry. It sound, you know, when you say Old Henry, it sound like some bullshit. Like that bullshit they tried to roll out. What's the nigga with the sledgehammer who made the railroad tracks?
John Henry?
They ran out some John Henry shit and Ludacris had like a weird jaw.
Yeah, he got shot and they put a metal thing in his jaw.
Oh, that's how that was?
Yeah, it was, and
So he was 50 Cent?
yeah, and then
Why was it on the outside though?
because that's what they did, bro.
Okay.
And John Henry was Terry Crews.
I figured that. I figured the buff black dude was Terry Crews and he had a sledgehammer, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So when I was in elementary, correct me if I'm wrong, then I want you to tell us about old Henry.
Yeah.
John Henry was making a railroad and he was racing against the machine and he wanted to prove he could beat the machine, but in proving he could beat the machine, the nigga had a heart attack and died?
That night.
Okay, keep going.
Really?
And this is all, okay, keep going.
Real nigga stories. John Henry.
Do they teach that in schools?
Ooch.
And why did they teach us that? Did they teach us that to prove to the man that you can outwork a machine for the man?
You know, I think it's probably like the pride of how good he was. Like they're trying to make, what they were trying to do is like, look, you could be a slave and it could be, look, he's such a good slave. He making the railroad tracks, man. He can, and it ain't gonna come. These old Northerners gonna come with this old machine that can do it without slaves. Man, y'all slaves better than the machine. So John Henry proved that
The
y'all
slave labor
was better than
the machine.
So we don't need a machine. Y'all keep slaving and be great at that like John Henry.
But the appropriate thing should have been that they showed John Henry how to use the machine to work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, like, man, you know what, man?
Somebody's going to kill us for this take saying that they're going to take our black card.
Nah, I'm being facetious all the way.
Old Henry. What is it
Henry.
about?
Okay, Old Henry starts off, it's these guys that chasing somebody. It's Western, they're on horses, shoots the dude, bow.
Wait, time out.
What?
Time out. Is this the greatest spaghetti Western actor of our time?
Spaghetti Western actor. I don't even know if spaghetti is like, that sounds like a flavor of food you get at
Back in the day they called Westerns like spaghetti Westerns. I might be wrong about this. I don't
know.
I remember in school they taught me that.
Oh. Okay. Who you talking
about? Clint Eastwood. This is not the great Clint Eastwood.
Remember the dude who played Warshaw in Watchmen?
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah. Second time we talked about him tonight, Paul.
Yeah. It's him. That's why I was thinking about it. But anyway, so they're looking for this dude. They shoot him in the back. He somehow he get away. He go to this little cabin. He find somebody in the woods. It's this old man, not old man, it's older 40-year-old man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he got a son.
Damn, I'm old. All right, let's go.
Yeah. But he Western 40, so he got all the grades.
Oh, so he really 65.
You know what
in
I'm
our
saying?
time.
Yeah, probably so. So he's probably 60 then. But anyway, so they find a dude in a land. He's shot. The dad picks him up. He's like, "What you do? I'm a sheriff, man. I got shot. Running from some outlaws." Later on, the people looking for him come, and they figure he here. He like, "Man, ain't nobody here, man. It's just me and my son."
Right.
They like, "Nah, I don't believe you, but I'll be back." They come back, shoot that bitch up. Boom, 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 boom. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, now he like, "Man, what's really going on?" He tell him like, "Yeah, man, I got some money they wanted. Let me go." So, you know, they don't fuck with you. And he's like, "Nah, man, I ain't gonna do like that, man." You know what I'm saying? So basically, they go to town. They get the dude, his brother-in-law, beat him up. Say, "Look, man, if you don't send that boy out here, we gonna hit your brother-in-law in the face with this hammer, right?" brother-in-law say, man, you know what, man? He cuss at it. I don't like cussing, but he say, you can kiss my ass, son of a bitch.
Kiss my ass, you son of a bitch.
Kiss my ass, you son of a bitch. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And then he said, you don't know what type of hell you about to unleash upon yourself. Now, when he said unleash, you know what I'm saying? At first, I thought it was a slip of character.
Nah, when the cowboy says unleash hell,
Yeah.
you finna get shot.
Yeah.
That's the same thing as, oh, bitch ass nigga. Somebody finna get shot.
Yeah. So he said unleash hell. I was like, I thought he slipped up in character, but in actuality, what happened was he was like, oh, man, it's gonna be biblical, bro.
Yeah.
So, of course, old boy Bow shot him, and then old boy ran back in the house. So it's a major shootout, all that stuff, whatever. Of course, the old man and the kid and the dude, they win.
By the way, you trying to say "Oh, Henry" was a trash movie? This whole
No, it's a good movie.
Oh, I thought
yeah.
you was like, I thought you tried to make it sound it was trash. I'm like, hold on, this whole scene you just said, unleash hell. I'm like, oh, it's gonna go.
So like when he said on shell, when he said that, he shoot his stepbrother. He go in the house. He go up pulling out stuff. Man, this boy got guns. I'm talking about guns, like all Western guns. So anyway, he take everybody out. You know what I'm saying? He shoot 6 of them, stab 2, 3 more on some sneaky shit. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And kill the leader or whatever, right? So then he go back in the house. Told boys like, shit, it's over. We can go. You can go, man. I got everybody. And he's like, yeah, man, thank you so much, man. So that boy, so let me take your shirt off, man, so I can cover your wound because he got shot in the leg again. He tore his shirt off. Boy had a brand. The brand was the brand of people who was hunting for William Bonney, Billy the Kid.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he was like, oh boy, realized like, damn, you Billy the Kid. You know what I'm saying? Because of how cold he was when it happened, and then, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And niggas like, yeah, man, but shit, that's in the past. You know what I'm saying? So that niggas like, but when he saw the tattoo, that's the niggas that was hunting Billy the Kid. So boom, he shoots him. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I ain't want to do it, but shit, the bounty, because on the floor you can see the bounty, Billy the Kid, $400,000 reward or some crazy number, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so he tried to, he hit him 2 times, hit him on the ground, you know what I'm saying, in the house. You know what I'm saying? The little boy had to come out from the backside and boom with the hammer. You know what I'm saying? Then it goes to but it's a good ass movie, man.
So Billy the Kid saved homie.
Yeah.
And then homie killed Billy the Kid to get the bounty.
Yeah, man.
And then the little kid came out and killed him.
Yeah.
So did the little kid get the bounty for Billy the Kid?
That was his dad.
Billy the Kid was his dad.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well collect the bounty though.
Would you? Well,
I mean,
nah, because I don't be known as the person that killed my dad, man.
But you didn't kill your dad. You killed the nigga that killed your dad.
But then, and also, they gonna be like, man, you killed your dad for the money, man.
He killed the nigga that killed his dad. Oh, nobody will believe him.
That's exactly, you know what I'm saying?
I see what you did there.
But I forgot I know I was going that. But you didn't know it was Billy the Kid until the end of the movie.
Well, I think it's this though.
Yeah.
I feel like no matter what the bread amount is, mm-hmm. if the nigga saved my life, mm-hmm. bro, I got to at least. Hold on.
Yeah, at least.
Hold on. Yeah, man. So that's crazy. No, what I was saying was, if you Billy the Kid and you saved my life, there's no reason why I should just straight up kill you on the spot for the bounty. At best, I should give you
I'm talking about literally, like, we literally just I just killed like 6 people for you, man. Really 7.
If you
and my brother-in-law got killed because of you.
If you kill 7 people for me, bro, I was supposed to give you a 7-day head start.
And the cold part, okay, no.
Honestly, if you kill 7 people for me and save my life, at that point, we bro, the 400 whatever that is, we good. I've collected bounty on life by not dying, bro.
Yeah.
That's
but you know, as the great MOE would have said, MO3, sorry. These niggas ain't your friends.
Nah, these niggas ain't your friends.
These niggas ain't your friends.
He sung it though. He harmonized it.
Yeah, I can't hit that.
Was Mo 3 just Big Mo, but not Big Mo? Like Small Mo? And I ain't trying to make fun of the dead. I'm really not, bro. I'm just saying.
Mo 3 was just like, man, who I was talking about today that I was like, man.
He can't be Ro, because Ro actually rap.
Nah, but I'm trying to say who is.
I'm saying Big
Yeah,
Mo.
Mo. It was Mo. Mo.
Mo 3 is Big Mo. Well,
All
Mo
of them-
3 was Big Mo.
All of them is Big Mo, man.
Big Shasta.
All of them is Big Mo, man.
All right.
All of them. Big Shasta.
Who sounded
Charlie Ball.
Who sounded better? Shasta or Big Mo?
Big Mo, man. Well,
What?
No.
No, Shasta
could sing.
Yeah, Shasta could sing, nigga.
But Big Mo was in his own registry, though, man. Shasta was like.
Shasta really could sing.
I mean, Shasta was
Like Shasta really can sing.
Shasta was singing. He was a singer who was singing gangster stuff, and Big Mo was a gangster who was singing.
All right, let's talk about gangsters.
Yeah,
So we get it with the Italian gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you watch The Sopranos in any gangster movie.
Mm-hmm.
These gangsters do all this gangster shit.
because they're gangsters.
Then, you got your black OG thug, triple gangsters. These gangsters do gangster shit.
They do.
Explain to me why no gangster is depicted in shape. If you do all of this gangster shit, think about all the gangster shit you got to do if you're in the mafia.
Yeah.
Like if you watch Goodfellas, if you watch Casino, if you watched Donnie Brasco, any of these movies,
Yeah.
you got to dig holes in the desert to bury somebody in. You got to chase after niggas, beat them with lead pipes to kill them. All this stuff.
All those things are true.
They take, physical energy. Like, I packed a U-Haul today, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a little sore.
Yeah.
I'm 40. I'm out of shape.
But maybe the pasta just is a padding.
But nah, man, when I was in my 20s,
Yeah.
the sewage line got fucked up and had to be replaced.
Yeah.
And, because my old man was on a budget,
Yeah.
we had to dig that shit up ourselves.
Yeah.
So as we dug the line,
Yeah.
by the time we got to the city, that shit was like 6-7 feet deep.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't easy, bro. Like, and I was, a strapping young lad at that point. I was fresh out of high school, fresh out of college, smoking.
I'm trying to understand. You say you dug a 7 foot deep hole in your backyard?
So
Yeah.
the sewage line starts from the house.
Yeah.
It's like 2 feet deep
Yeah.
at the house.
Yeah.
But as you go towards the city tie-in,
Yeah.
that shit, like, it takes a drop, bro. And by the time, and we had to replace the line from the house
Yeah.
to the city part.
Yeah.
So by the time you get to the city tie-in in a newer developed neighborhood,
Yeah.
nigga, that shit like 6.5 feet deep.
6.5 feet.
Because it just dropped. Now, in the older residential area like this, because I dug this one up too,
Yeah.
by the time I get to the city tie-in, it was like 3.5, 4 feet.
I ain't never drank a 3 foot hole in my life.
So yeah, so I did. So like, some companies will have the backhoe come in and do it.
Yeah.
But no, I was the hoe.
So you had to use a shovel?
Yeah, and I was like, hold up, man, this shit ain't cool. And then my old man and one of his buddies from the country came over, and
What time of year is this?
it's Houston, bro. But it was the summer. It wasn't the winter.
Oh, so the ground wasn't even soft.
Hell no. Nah, man, we had to spray the ground with the water hose.
Just to
Man, so I'm laboring in this bitch, and then
Oh man.
at this point, I think my old man may have been 50. He had, if I was in my 20s, he was 50. So the two 50-year-olds that don't do no drugs,
Yeah.
don't smoke nothing, don't drink nothing, they just healthy 55-year-olds.
Yeah.
They laughing, digging the ditch because when they was in middle school, that's what they had to do. And with that being, and I'm like, hold on, these mob niggas ain't in nobody's shape. How they digging like 6 foot holes in the Nevada desert by the golden nugget. You know what I'm saying?
And it's probably they ain't got no water.
No water, and they out of shape because they just have falafel and some wine and smoked whatever the Italian mobster smoked.
Oh, that's racist.
Why is that racist?
I don't know. That's my favorite new song.
So how come? And then you look at all just. I'm not gonna call out them names. Think of all our gangsters.
All our gangsters.
Think of all our hood gangsters.
Hood gangsters.
How many of them look like they can run a mile?
Most hood gangsters.
4 laps around the track at Yates. How many can do it?
I think all of them. Like most hood gangsters. Most hood gangsters, the ones that are the
ones that are active.
Think about most hood gangsters, like not rappers, but like hood gangsters, they usually get to their position because of their ability to physically intimidate or overpower people. Like Nino Brown was a hood gangster.
You talking about a fictional hood gangster, Nino Brown?
But people were aspired to be like that.
But
he was a physical representation of what they wanted to be.
That's not fair because you had a black belt playing a gangster.
Yeah, but I'm saying they even you go back to like even the Dolomites. Dolomite wasn't in shape, but he still had an imposing you think he can whoop you. He can whoop you. Like he can do karate, man.
Yeah, your bitch chose me. Yeah, what about Max Julian? Would you have been afraid of Max Julian?
Nah, that's why he wasn't. He was.
I feel like Max Julian was a little bit of a bitch. I feel like he just had one major come up, bro.
He was kind of effeminate. He was kind of always complaining too. Look, baby, you gotta realize that this ain't the one, man. See what you doing right now, man. I don't like that, man. See, you gotta be down with me. You see, he was just frail to me.
He looked like he just like happened to run up on pimping. Like he won the pimping lotto.
Yeah.
Like he had been pimping, but he was a po-pimp, and then all of a sudden he came up.
I don't know.
How much of the black exploitation movies did you really saw? I saw another movie where the actor who played Max Julian, he was playing some movie. It was a mixture between post-slavery pimping and a Western.
Post-slavery. There's like pimping in the West?
Man, it was weird.
So it was like rock 'em, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, pimping.
Man, it was weird. And there was a dude in there who was like, he wasn't even a gangster. He was just a menace. His name was Jomo.
Jomo.
And he was like, his whole phrase was, Jomo bad. Jomo kill your babies. Yeah. It was some weirdo shit. I was just like, Because I only watched it because I'm like, hold on. Is this the Mac Part 3? And
you ever seen Penitentiary?
Penitentiary.
Yeah.
I try not to.
Penitentiary is 3 of them. With Too Sweet.
No.
Oh man, you gotta watch it. It's a black dude goes to the penitentiary.
Bro, I love Dolomite. Black Dolomite, bro.
All right.
Have you watched Black Dolomite?
Yes.
I like
Black Dynamite.
Black Dynamite.
Yeah, I'm like Dynamite's black. What you talking about? How I seen black? Yeah, everybody know he black. He ain't white.
What was homie from Reno 911? He was like a singing cowboy pimp. Y'all remember that nigga name, bro?
No.
He used to sing his name too, bro. What you got next, bro?
Man. Hold on, I'm being bad right now.
Tell me why you texting one of your little dips.
No.
Tell me how Atlanta has fucked up hip hop.
Because man. Like, okay, so every generation or so are different, and then he goes around and texts one of his little dips.
What?
No.
I heard what you said, bro. I'm actually doing work.
Me too. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, you working on hold.
See what I'm saying? You've created this narrative.
I'm doing
man.
Real work. You can look at my phone.
Look at
See,
my phone too. Look,
nigga, I don't want to see you look. You look
see
dip.
what I'm saying?
What's her name?
That's this work. See,
I know it's work. What's her name?
Man, this is. I'm gonna read it out loud. I got 3 coming tomorrow. Okay, no problem.
Oh, well, that's cold for you. Finna have a threesome?
Nah, man, that's having people come to the organization. What I was saying? Oh yeah. So like every so and so often, man, a different genre kind of takes over or puts this influence in, right? So you got the East Coast and like everybody trying to talk like this, son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to say yo, yo, yo. And then, you got your West Coast comes in and now everybody's, gang banging or has a gang bang affiliation or, you had the West Coast, hell yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And then you had the Midwest with the Bones and the Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yep.
Now you got people harmonizing, too. You're like, okay, we can do that too. You know what I'm saying? You got
Yep.
Twisters. They bring the tongue twister into the game. You know what I'm saying? Then Philly, New York came back with the Philly influence. When you got the Beanie Siegels and the Jay-Z's and that little era. Everybody wanted to be super lyrical, lyrical, miracle, chirical. Everybody wanted to be whatever. Then the South came through. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to have a grill. It started with Nelly pretty much and got down to Paul Wall and them and Slim Thug, and then went back to kind of to Florida. Trick Daddy and them somewhere, Sprinkle them in somewhere right there. And then it got to Atlanta, man.
Okay.
And everybody's been just chasing Atlanta's vibe, man. But it's because they so unified, they keep reproducing themselves within themselves, you know what I'm saying, in a positive way, you know what I'm saying? Like they're feeding into their own community, working with each other. And it became so powerful that people start trying to do the same thing, trying to just copy their model in their area, but sound like them to get the, I don't know, that shit crazy.
Is everybody chasing Atlanta or is New York chasing Atlanta?
Everybody chasing Atlanta.
Even H-Town?
Even H-Town.
How is H-Town chasing Atlanta? Because I feel like this. I feel like it's always been New York hip-hop, and then when Atlanta had this little recent, and I ain't saying recent like in the last couple of years, but like Atlanta took off.
Yeah.
It's always been New York, Atlanta, the West Coast, and then Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Texas has always been like always its own shit.
Why Louisiana?
I lump Texas and Louisiana in the same. Because Louisiana had, when I say that, like they do their own shit, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, Texas, Louisiana, and Florida, bro, they do their own shit.
That's what I'm saying. So I can't lump Louisiana with Texas.
But I don't think Texas, Louisiana, or Florida is chasing Atlanta.
I think Louisiana. But you're right. You're right, but they ain't strong enough though.
Who?
Texas, Louisiana. Texas, Florida. They ain't strong enough to overtake Atlanta. Like it's very evident that the Atlanta sound is the sound that's dominating the airwaves, and the Atlanta sound is the sound that's the movement. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's only like that because your New York radio is chasing Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Because New York is so divided. So I feel like New York runs to Atlanta. That's the closest thing to run to.
They could have ran to Philly. They could have ran to.
Nah, they don't want to run to Philly.
They could have ran to Boston.
They didn't want to run to Philly. What they running to in Boston?
Buffalo.
Nah, they ain't going to Buffalo.
What's in that?
That's what I'm saying.
Cincinnati.
Who was rapping in Cincinnati?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Cleveland.
Who's rapping in Cleveland?
Bone.
Nigga, no, nigga.
Indianapolis.
Nah, you tripping now. You just naming some shit now.
That's Circle City, man. Let's talk about, bro.
You just naming some shit.
Naptown. So they think Atlanta's closer or it's better than Miami?
I just think for some reason they ran to Atlanta.
They passed up D.C., Chocolate City.
Atlanta had history though. Like Atlanta has always had a music history, bro. You can thank JD for that. Outkast, Goody Mob, Banner. Even though he ain't from Atlanta, I feel like you lump him with them niggas though. Mississippi close enough. You lump Mississippi with them niggas.
Hey,
I'm gonna say it, bro. I think the whack. Which Atlanta run like which Atlanta runs the music? Is it old Atlanta or new Atlanta?
New Atlanta.
Then that's trash Atlanta. Name me one new Atlanta rapper that's really, really, really fire.
Lil Baby.
I give you that after him.
Atlanta. All of them, man. Scotty ATL. What's that boy name? Oh man, I listened to
Hey, that's a fire rap name, bro. Scotty ATL.
yeah,
Cause you putting on for your city for real. Like,
yeah,
can't nobody else say they putting on for their city harder than you.
yeah. What's that dude now? I just do it.
Damn, Scotty HTX. Which one harder, Scotty HTX or Scotty
It's
HTX?
a Scotty from Houston. It's a battle rapper named Scotty from Houston. He throw too, man.
But is he Scotty HTX though?
Nah, he's just Scotty.
He just Scotty.
Yeah.
He just put on the last one.
Yeah.
Well, Sue Surfer murdered this nigga.
Yeah. Well, you know, it happens.
Yeah.
Atlanta rapper is hard. Dante, dang, what's his last name?
I don't like new Atlanta rap.
You don't like Lil Baby?
So this is gonna sound toxic of me.
Yeah.
I am a bigger fan of The Baby.
The Baby over Lil Baby?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because The Baby
It's toxic like you.
is toxic.
Oh.
Not like me. He's just toxic.
Oh. Birds of a feather flock together.
I don't like. You wanna know the truth about why I don't like Lil Baby?
Why?
Cause he Harden homeboy and Harden fucked us over, so I'm still a little salty.
I thought you was like, because if you try to sing his songs, man, you can be like, what? Like, even people that like Lil Baby be trying to sing along, and at some point they end up doing this. Like they, because he be going too hard with his delivery, and they can't catch up. So they end up humming.
I also ain't like the fact that he had a video washing his jewelry in a pot, like he boiled the water. I'm not understanding why he was boiling his jewelry, but
It's bigger than everything.
I don't know if that does anything, but
I don't know.
I'm not gonna put my jewelry in a pot.
But you ain't balling like Baby.
I'm not balling like Baby.
When you be balling, man, you be having some grandeur, dumbass ideas, man. Everybody who,
I mean, it's not gonna hurt it, but
bruh, everybody who gets any money, like if you're a little kid and you go to the corner store, you're 7 years old and your mom gives you $10, you ain't gonna know how to act, man. Normally, you know what I'm saying, normal little kids, they have $10. Man, you finna go in here, I don't know what candy or whatever I usually buy one of, I'm about 12.
I remember when we first started rapping, bro.
Yeah.
We first started rapping, and we felt like we had some go, and we had a couple of singles. I was excited. I'm like, man, bro, when we blow up in these 6 months,
Yeah.
it's going down.
Yeah.
Cause you know who my fashion role model was when we first started rapping?
Oh, Mace?
Nah, it was Baby. I said, hey man, the moment we get paid, I'm getting the Cash Money Starter kit. I'm finna be Baby in this bitch. Every tooth
Gold
finna have
up.
a dime. Go, nigga, go. Every tooth finna have princess cut
Yeah.
on it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm finna have, and then I remember I seen Baby like on, was it 106 in Park? What's the B?
Yeah, Austin Park. Yeah.
Man, Baby was on that whole one day with a rose gold diamond piece and chain, and the chain ain't move. It was so many diamonds in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but see, my piece and chain was gonna be different because
Yeah.
this also was back when Young Buck had to spin in Young Buck.
Yeah, yeah.
50 had to spin in G Unit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. So I'm from H-Town. I'm gonna have a diamond piece and chain, but my piece gonna be a swinger.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be spinning. I had it planned out, and God had better plans.
I'm telling you, man, when you get any type of money, man, you immediately think of the dumb stuff that you should do with the money. Like, how can I mess this off? What's the most efficient way to thoroughly and completely mess this off where I can't get no return from it?
And you know what? It never really goes away because you mature.
Yeah.
But even now, when I get paid,
Yeah.
I stay off Amazon.
Bruh.
I got to.
Bruh.
Because you know what? Amazon fucks you up, and I feel like some housewife, bro, because Amazon will fuck you up because, you know, it's just like, oh, nigga, this shit just $20. Man, let me throw that in the cart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you look up, you got like 10, 12 items in your cart, nigga, that shit like $2 something.
Man, bro, first off, that's horrible math. But
What you mean it's horrible
you
math?
said it's $20 and you put 10 something?
No.
Oh.
See, you will look at something and be like, oh, that's just $20 and throw it in your cart.
Yeah.
And then you be like, you got 10, 12
Oh,
things
okay.
in your cart.
Yeah. 10, 20, that's 20.
But sometimes my math be wrong.
Yeah.
So I'll look at something, that's $20, throw it in the cart. oh, that's like 45. I ain't got that much in my cart. Throw it in the cart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Each thing you look at, and then it'll give you a suggestion like, well, if you bought this,
Might want to get that. Yeah.
you need these 5 things to go with it.
Yeah.
And then them 5 things increase in price.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you at work, so you shopping and it's in your cart, you forget.
Yeah.
And then 2 days later,
Yeah. You see a notification.
like you really put something in the cart you need, like the dog food for the dog.
Yeah.
I throw it in the cart.
Yeah.
Don't even look that I got 10 items in my cart. And I just hit buy.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking like, why my $40 dog food come out to be $260? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
It's like, man, we got a new tax on dog food, man.
I bought a big bag.
Anybody who buys dog food got to pay triple the price.
That shit crazy, bro.
Man, what am I gonna say? What were you talking about before you said that?
We was talking about Atlanta and how they fucked up hip hop.
Yeah, and then you said,
Oh, I was telling you about how Baby was my jury role model.
yeah, and we talk about how when you get money, man, you make some horrible decisions
Horrible decisions.
or horrible, ridiculous.
Can we talk about how hip hop jury has evolved?
Has it though?
Because I'm gonna tell you why. I
think
feel
so.
like hip hop goes through, our culture goes through, and it might be everybody's culture,
Yeah.
and I only pay attention to ours. It's like we go through the extreme of extremes. I saw photos of like D Wade, LeBron James, Allen Iverson, bro, in the baggy clothes, Kobe in the baggy clothes era. I literally saw AI standing next to Shaq,
Yeah,
All-Star game.
yeah.
I swear AI had on Shaq sweats. Like
It was so bad.
he had on the 3X shooting jacket, 3X pants. And we used to do that shit too. Tall tees, my
tall
nigga.
tees. I'm tall tees.
Tall tees and throwback jerseys was dresses for us. Like
They were
I'm paused.
They were man dresses.
Bro, I got some throwback jerseys in there.
Yeah.
I be like, yo, I got some shit that I got some shit that I've inherited throughout the CG. I bought a couple of them. I know Head bought a couple of them too.
Yeah.
Cause I threw like one of them on the other day and was like, I ain't buy this. I know Kevin bought this, and it's like, it's ridiculous, man. I can't even like throw my shit on and go to a football Sunday.
Yeah.
I can't even throw my shit on and go to a football party because, nigga, I look like it's 2000.
I'm trying to think last time I put on a basketball jersey, like to wear out.
Bro, they're ridiculously big.
I think I know I got you know what? Now I'm tripping. I had on that Chris Paul when we all linked up at Kevin's spot.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the problem. Like fashion always repeats itself. So
Yeah.
I don't think jerseys ever went out of style.
Yeah.
All the jerseys I got though,
Yeah.
bro, they like jersey dresses now, bro. Like my wife can throw them on and go out like a jersey dress. And now, and now,
I'm gonna say so
but now everything's too small.
everything's tight fitting.
So, and same thing with the jewelry. Like back in the day, nigga had like a 30-inch chain with a big ass piece on it.
Yeah.
Now everybody got these 18-inch Cuban links choking the shit out their ass.
You know, I'm gonna continue this conversation, but I am gonna say that Slick Rick, Big Daddy Kane, them, the jewelry they wore in 85 or 87 will fly today in 2001.
It repeated itself, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, jewelry ain't like it repeated and it's going and like no matter what size it is, if it's diamonds in it, man, it wins.
I want a big ass like 15 millimeter rope chain, bro.
It don't matter if it's diamonds, it wins.
I don't have to have all the diamonds,
I don't have
and
to.
that's not because I can't afford them.
Yeah,
Well, let me rephrase that. I can't afford them.
yeah,
I can't afford the 10 milli Cuban bust down. I can't afford that. I can't even afford the 10 milli solid 24-inch Cuban, but whatever.
yeah,
But if I could,
yeah.
I don't have to have the diamonds. At this age of my life, I love jewelry, but I am a fan of 14 karat gold, not too flashy, no diamonds. Maybe like a flooded piece on my chain, but I can just roll with 14K Cuban, no diamonds. I ain't gotta have all that shit.
You sound real house husbands of Atlanta-ish right now, you know what I'm saying? I never thought we would have a conversation about, you know, the type of jewelry that we'd like to wear.
Bro, I love jewelry, bro.
And I was like, you know, it teaches his own. I don't know. I have worn a necklace or two before, but I always feel weird with the jewelry, man.
I feel like you're a minimalist, though.
Yeah, I think so. That's what
You're a minimalist.
I think that's what it is.
Like
No judgment on your jewelry.
No.
Yeah.
Like you don't. I don't think you need a lot to live.
Mm-mm.
Like I think you don't need a lot. Like honestly, bro. And I feel like if you can live in like you can live in the what is that shit? Not efficiency, bro. What's the
Like
one?
the studios with this.
Yeah. You can live in a studio.
Oh yeah.
Use like mass transit, no car,
I could probably stay in New York and be cool.
and be cool.
Yeah.
Like no car, studio apartment, just a cell phone.
Yeah.
Probably get away with no TV. Like
I probably have a TV for movies. I wouldn't watch TV though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you know, minimalist kind of guy. Like
Yeah.
I don't need all that shit. Me,
Yeah.
nah.
I would have electronics though.
Yeah, but
That's
me,
about it. But you know what I'm saying.
but you would have like functioning electronics.
Yeah.
But me, nah. I need 3 cars. I need jewelry. I need designer shoes. I need 5 bedrooms, and it's only me and the wife and the dog.
Nah. I mean, not really. Because to me, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'm a minimalist. But I think it's just like, you know, efficiency, and if I'm just doing what I want to do, then I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna do what I'm not gonna do this other shit. Like I can't drive it one car at a time.
No, you're right. But it's
I don't need
cool.
to say-
It's cool to just look at one, and that's a problem for me. But you know what I do want to do, bro?
What's that?
I want a schoolie. Have you ever seen those?
I thought that was when like you take your finger and like dig it like during sex, and that's not what a schoolie is.
I don't know what you've been watching.
Oh,
So
I don't know.
schoolie
Yeah.
is a community of RVers, but instead of a RV, they go by like a school bus or a old transit bus.
Yeah, and
And they turn it into a tiny house on wheels.
oh yeah,
And then they just say, you know, they cut the cords, no mortgage, no home, and they just travel.
in packs.
Nah. I mean, I don't know. They have like a schoolie convention that's similar to Burning Man.
Yeah,
So I want to build a schoolie.
yeah.
I don't want to live in it full time. However, I do want to go to Burning Man.
I mean that'd be cool. I feel like that though. If like I'm in a schoolie, and it's like we gotta be at least like 4 or 5 deep.
That's either the wife or we finna get murdered. You got to say that one more time. You got to be what?
I gotta be in a. They gotta be like a pack of us.
No. So I want a schoolie and I want the big bus.
But I'm saying like gotta be like my
your
schoolie,
bus and then your
that
homie schoolie.
that schoolie, that's and like
Nah, I'm
not
cool,
friends.
bro.
I'm talking about because man, this person she gonna get on my nerves at some point, man.
Who, like your wife or you?
Whoever we in a small space, man. For a
Nah,
long
that's why
period
you
of
get the
time.
big ass bus, bro. I've seen some of these. So if I did it, I would try to buy like an old commuter bus.
Oh, I mean it's a lifestyle though. I mean it's a lifestyle. I mean on a one trip. I'm talking about like if that's our lifestyle and we just don't have no mortgages and we just go around the world or go around the country in these schoolies, just me and my wife. I need some familiarity and like you know just a communal type of.
If I did it, I would definitely hop in. I would get the mass transit bus. I would grab the accordion bus. You know those, right? The big ass metros that had like the second section.
Yeah, was it turn twice?
Yeah, I get an accordion bus, bro, and then I want an accordion bus, and I want to go to Burning Man. Like if I get this popping within, I feel like you can be like 55 and go to Burning Man though.
If you get an accordion bus, you gonna have like more than one room, right?
That's what I'm saying.
But you're gonna have like so Cause I
Literally, like the second half of the bus is like just bedroom area.
I'm talking about like
area.
you can have like you can take a caravan of people with you.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think about like I'm like okay, so then we can just go to Burning Man as like a Circle G unit.
Yes. Have a shower in that bitch. The front of the bus can have multiple sleeping areas. The back can have like a master situation.
That'd be some funny. That'd be a funny trip.
The only problem with that many Negroes
Yeah, is what?
is the water.
Should-
I ain't
Oh.
worried about the power because you can have solar power. You're going to be in the desert. You ain't going to run out of power.
Would that be spots? It's spots where you can up somewhere.
I ain't worried about the power because you got solar. So you're not going to run out of power in the desert.
It's like if you it's a Buc-ee's in between.
Well, that's what they do. So like when you so like a lot of these people, you know, with the schoolies or whatever,
Yeah.
they find like when they're parked for extended periods, they'll either find something with shore power, like RV park, where they can plug in to
That's what I
like,
mean, like a
outlet,
park. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then they can like plug in the water instead of using the like reserves.
Yeah.
But in Burning Man, you just out there, so you got to make sure you got like enough water.
Yeah.
So and supplies.
Just for everybody to bring 3 cases apiece, man.
I want to go to Burning Man, bro, because I feel like Burning Man is like I've heard Burning Man is like a party in the desert, and
Yeah.
there's no classism apparently.
I'm just saying, like, what kind of party is it?
I don't know. I've heard there's no classism.
Are we doing this? Are we?
I think it's several. Honestly, I think like no. I think you just like apparently you can just like run up on like let's say if we went.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It sounds like if we went,
Yeah.
we could just have our own little party area, and then like Puff can have like a tent out there, and you know some Russell Wilson can have his little vibe. You just find different vibes, and you like there's no classism, which is funny because ain't nobody got time to do that shit but rich niggas. But you know,
I'm gonna say like. So
I mean,
what's that- so
people
hold-
who got time to take a week off and just drive in the middle of the desert and got money for all this shit.
So in theory, you're saying. So in theory, what you're saying is there's no classism. So people who normally I would never have access to, I'll be able to have access to them.
From my
And vice
understanding,
versa.
that's what it is. From my understanding, I heard someone be like, "Yeah, Puff would be out there having like a tent and a party, and it's like you could just roll out there."
So you don't think people just like we going to the Puff party and now it's a line to this thing like you in the real world.
I'm pretty sure definitely it is.
I drove 4,000 miles to be in the line, man. Man, I'm gonna burn this place down.
But I think the money class of people who can go,
Yeah.
it weeds it out. So it's probably not like that.
What if Pup goes out there and his real love is like, man, I love techno, man. The whole time
I like techno parties though.
You
don't like techno
It's somebody get down. No, I hate techno, bro. Like it's a bunch of like techno that I've heard is it's like somebody just took a bunch of beats and just ran them simultaneously and just put random phrases in there.
How many people listen to our bullshit before they get to the jewels?
What bullshit? I don't
Like
know.
we'll have a pod and we'll start out with that, and then we'll get to like a real deep conversation and argument about something. How many people do you think listen to the 40 minutes of nonsense before they get to like, oh, these
I feel like you like side low key chastising me. I feel like you like
no, I'm not. I brought the bullshit up.
What bullshit?
Yes, I did.
It's not bullshit. It's just not as heavy as every topic. Don't have to be heavy, bro.
Also, how many people listen to our pod and feel like they can run up on us and try us in the streets?
That's a good question, man.
I hope not too many.
That's a good question, man. Now you finna get us stole off on, man. Somebody like,
Shit, ain't nobody gonna steal off on
I
me.
think that's James Boogie, man. Let me show him I'm tough.
Young James Boogie. I'm too old to be out here boxing with these young niggas. I ain't got wind for that shit.
I feel like it's loud, but it's not loud like loud.
If I'm getting threatened
Yeah.
in these streets,
Yeah.
16 will get let off.
16 shots.
16 shots.
Oh, speaking of 16 shots, bro, I promise you, bow, 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 bow. That's when you say a promise and you get the gunshots off. That's an official 16 shots promise.
Yeah.
So I promise, bow, bow, bow. This can be a 2-minute conversation, maybe 3. So I saw this car today, and it had the stars and bars on the bumper.
How did it make you feel?
Whatever, I wouldn't feel about it. And it was a Trump Pence supporter.
All right.
It had a flag on the back.
What kind of flag?
It was a red and black flag, and and on the flag it said Second Amendment, and then it had the Second Amendment written out in like scribbled letters.
It was like a flagpole with a flag.
No, it was a flag. It was actual flag, like an actual
flag on like the little truck pole.
No. It was a real size flag. Like it was a pole on the back of the truck, and it was a full like 16 by 10 long flag.
That's what I just asked. That's what I said. Yeah, I said it's like a real flag on the pole.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
a real flag on the pole. Sorry about that.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I know you still high. Go
no. Why are you trying to tell my business, bro? I don't even do drugs, man. Drugs are bad. Drugs are bad.
Alcohol is a drug. Go ahead though.
But drugs are bad. Okay.
How did it make you feel when you saw the stars and bars? Did it make you feel away?
No, man.
I don't either. I see the stars and bars and I'm like, I don't feel anything.
But
I don't feel offended. But then you saw the Second Amendment. All right.
So he had a big flag that said Second Amendment, and it had written out what it was, and it was flying. Did
he have the "Come and Take It" sticker too?
He probably did. I don't know.
Okay.
He had a bunch of stickers.
He definitely had the "Come and Take It" sticker.
You know what I'm saying? He had a big Trump Pence or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so I thought to myself, I was like, man, and I'm gonna let you answer, and I'm not gonna respond to your answer. I promise.
You should respond to my answer.
I'm not gonna respond.
No, I want you to. Go ahead.
Okay.
What you gonna ask me?
How do you feel when your feelings about something align with people who you know are against you?
I mean, I don't feel any kind of way because just because we're from two different walks of life or two different backgrounds doesn't mean that we don't have a common ground. And also, just because your views of politics are different from mine doesn't make you a bad person. So, just because I see you with stars and bars, that doesn't qualify you as a bad person. It's no different than if I had a Black Panther flag flying on my truck to the person who looks at that and thinks that's a sign of, violence. So those trash ass hand claps.
That's what it's supposed to be. Those are the
No.
no.
First off,
I'm not in it. Can I get that thing right there?
what thing? You plugged the aux in. So how do you feel about it though?
The Rockets, man, they have
No, I want to know your opinion to my answer, and I want to know your opinion of it.
My opinion of it is, see now I'm in there. See, that's what I gave you was. I'm gonna answer your question. That's what I gave you. Now, if you wanted the real deal, Holyfield Big Daddy, that's my heavy clap. You know what I'm saying? Did you hear the acoustics in that?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so my answer is that if I'm saying that if I go to this place and say, man, these people over here, they be tripping like a mug, man. I don't give nothing they say, man. Everything they do, they doing with their own best interest, and they've been oppressing me and treating me a certain way for thousands of years, and they want to. Excuse me, sorry. They want to continue these same tactics under the laws of this document, right? That document need to be changed. That's how I feel. That's what I've been saying for years.
Right.
So when they agree with something in that document, I'm like, hold up, man. Now, I got to think about this document because if they agree with it, I know there's some fuck boys. How I'm agree with it too.
Oh, but so you agree that the whole Constitution needs to be changed? Mm-hmm. I don't agree with that. Mm-hmm. I don't agree that the whole Constitution needs to be changed.
I do because, man, look, if I gave you the same punishment that if you were 10 years old, I gave you a certain punishment.
Right.
If you did the same thing that you were 10 when you're 25, if I punished you the same way, man, heck no, bro, I'm different, man.
So okay, and this might be a. Let's see how I can word this, because this might not be a relevant question. This might not even be in the same realm of what we're speaking of.
Okay, go ahead.
And if it's not, just tell me it's not.
It doesn't matter. I'll answer anyway because I'm a gangster.
So if you feel like the Constitution, so you feel like the entire Constitution needs to be changed.
Yeah.
Because those old laws, or that's an old Constitution, and nothing in that Constitution applies to today.
No, I'm saying that it needs to be amended to apply to today.
So you feel like nothing that's in there can be applied to today?
Everything in there can be applied today.
So why you want to change? Well, so why do you want to change the entire Constitution?
It can be okay. I'm saying it can be. I've been on a mission. I've been on a mission for the last 3 or 4 years, and now you following this in this instance right here. You fall under my mission. Words are so powerful. We have to be deliberate in how we use them, right? Mm-hmm. And so when you say, "Can you apply it?" Well, yeah, I can apply the Constitution to today. Mm-hmm. Now, should I render myself at the mercy of these words? I should be applying the spirit of these words, but not the letter of these words, because the universe, the world, the U.S. that they wrote about and that they were talking about is a different landscape. Like, if I'm saying, perfect example, the stand your ground law in Texas is talking about people coming on your property, you can shoot them, because at the time when that law was written, it's written because people are coming to steal cattle, and it's people who for the most part who are not. We don't even have the Social Security system at this time. We have outside invaders. We have indigenous people we displaced. So we had to make it legal for you to kill people stealing your property. So the people stealing your property knew that if you came and try to do this and they shot you, they ain't getting in trouble because y'all out of line.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I get that part.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
How is that any different in 2021, where if you break into my house,
yeah,
and not only are you trying to steal my valuables,
yeah,
but you might try to murder me and my family in the process,
yeah,
of me standing my ground? Isn't it the same concept?
The concept is the same, but the
only difference is it's not cattle.
The application is different, though.
So
the application is different because.
So you don't feel like there should be things in place that will give me a constitutional right to stand my ground and defend my home, my valuables, and my family?
No, I'm saying that I don't think there should be any situation where we're arming citizens with the same weaponry that is used for war.
But we're not, though.
I don't think we should be arming I don't think the citizens need to be armed really at all. If you're saying the only reason I'm arming myself is to protect myself from other citizens, then if that's the case, then let's just get rid of all the guns.
Right.
So none of the citizens have guns. So who I got to arm myself from now?
But Book, the problem with that is, all right, let's go with your logic. Mm-hmm. And let's put a law in place that says no citizen should be armed. Can't have any weapon.
Shouldn't have any guns.
Shouldn't have any guns.
Yeah.
No citizen should have any guns.
Yeah.
When you put that law in place,
yeah,
and you start taking guns,
yeah,
citizens,
yeah,
tell me which citizens are you truly de-arming?
Everybody I know, everybody see with a gun.
Everybody you see with a gun.
Everybody see with a gun.
So
everybody got a gun.
So what citizens are going to comply?
The same ones that always comply.
which are
Whoever comply. But you're gonna have. Let's say you have a 60-40 split.
Time out, book.
Oh,
Time out, book.
yeah.
If you truly put a law in place,
I hear where you're going.
If you truly put a law in place, no, and hear me out.
I'll keep going.
If you truly put a law in place,
Yeah.
2021, it says, hey, law-abiding citizens,
Yeah.
we don't need guns anymore.
Yeah.
No citizen can have a gun legally.
Yeah.
If you're a citizen with a gun, you are now a criminal. Confiscate all your guns, turn them in. We're going to buy them back. Woo-da-woo-da-woo.
Yeah.
The citizens who will comply
Yeah.
are law-abiding citizens.
Okay. True.
So I'll turn in my gun.
Yeah.
You know who won't comply?
They're criminals.
And you want to know why they won't comply?
Cause why?
Because they already breaking the law by having a gun anyway.
Okay. So why?
So how would me being a law-abiding citizen,
Yeah.
I turn in my gun,
Yeah.
I don't have a gun anymore,
Okay.
but criminal John
Yeah.
decides he's going to kick door my house because he knows I'm a law-abiding citizen, or he knows most citizens are law-abiding.
Yeah.
They don't have the guns anymore. I'm breaking the law. I still have weapons. I still have a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just come pillage and take what I want. So who are you truly stopping the crime, or are you just punishing law-abiding citizens?
So what I'm saying is, if we say no guns in, what about New York? New York outlaw guns pretty much, right?
New York, yes. And I don't. So it's weird. I guess it's like New York City,
Yeah. Yeah.
but not the surrounding areas.
Yeah.
It's not outlawed. Like you have to have a permit, and you have to be like a business owner, I think, to get the permit. It's something weird, bro.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm saying is, do you think that their crime rate went up or went down?
I don't think it went down.
You think it went up?
I think it's the same or went up.
I'm pretty sure.
You hear about shootings every day in New York, and they don't supposed to have a gun.
I think it went down. The reason why
It didn't go down.
the reason
I know it didn't go down.
How do you know it didn't go up? You
I don't know if it went up. It didn't go down. Like
we don't know.
whatever you're trying to
Just
say.
say, that's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying whatever you're saying, it didn't stop the violence.
How do you know?
I know it didn't because
How you know?
if you look at the news daily, it's shootings in New York.
Hold on. So you telling me that your source of your source is like, well, I seen on the news, and what I'm saying is, and I'm not. This is not the stance I'm taking. I'm just telling you, this is the stance you take on me a lot. So since you don't know completely, you can but you can use an anecdotal reference and be like, well, I saw in the news that people get shot every day, but I don't know for
No,
sure.
because I am a avid 2A guy. I've read and seen data where
Of 2021,
well, first off, 2021 data isn't complete.
but it's out there though.
And secondly, if you are processing data
Yeah.
and you want to see these things, you're looking at data from probably like a year or two ago where you can see the trends. You're not looking at 2021.
Okay, keep going.
Now, I know in 2021, I've seen several reports of shootouts in New York when they don't supposed to have guns.
Okay, keep going.
So you're telling me that New York has a lower crime rate than other places because they have stricter gun laws?
We finna see right
Give
now.
me the numbers.
We finna see right back. So I'm saying that. Okay, here we go. NYPD announces citywide crime statistics for August of 2021. All right. So murder is down 5%. Rape is up. Murder is down 8.6%. Murder was up. Rape was, first off, let's just go right there. Murder was down 8.6%. Robbery is down 10.9%. Felony assault is down 3.7%. Burglary is down 27%.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what that has to do with gun laws?
Because if you,
New York been had a strict gun law policy.
I'm saying.
So explain to me those numbers you just called out.
Yeah.
How does that coincide with their gun laws?
What I'm saying is that, so the inference that I'm making,
Give me data.
But I just gave you data, so you can't say
No.
I gave
You gave me data on crime. I said give me data on the crime that states that strict gun laws are the reason why these crimes are the numbers they are now.
Hold on. So
And also,
that's an impossible stat, bro.
And no, it's not, because you actually can go find a stat.
I know
and
how.
Secondly, what you mean how? They have stats for everything.
No, how am I having a stat to say? Well, if they had a gun, then if you don't know,
that's not what I said, sir. So
okay, say it again. Say it slow.
I'm gonna say it slow so you can hear.
Okay.
If you really wanted to give me a two-way debate, you would take New York's murder rate, rape rate, burglar rate, whatever it is you want to say is lower because of the gun laws they have.
Keep going.
And then you will put that up against a Texas or a Georgia, somewhere that doesn't have strict gun laws.
No.
Why are you saying no?
The first thing I would go.
But why? What? Time out.
Talk about New York.
No. Time out.
Yeah.
We have to have something to compare it to, right?
Hold on. Let me finish though.
Matter of fact, you don't even have to go that far. Compare it to Jersey.
I'm saying.
Compare it to Jersey.
Hold on.
Compare it to Jersey. Your phone right there.
I'm going
to
ask you a question. So you're saying that I'm going to take New York's crime rate from 2021 August and not compare it against New York's crime rate in 20 or 2019. I'm gonna compare New York's crime rate versus New Jersey. No, I'm saying the first thing I'm gonna do is compare.
What time out, Book?
Hold on. Let me tell you why.
I'm gonna tell you why you would.
Why? How? That makes sense.
Because New York's gun laws have been the same for years.
I'm gonna see.
So if you compare 2021 to 2020 or 2019, you're still comparing crime rates to a state that has strict gun laws. So the gun laws haven't changed.
Hold up.
So I would compare those numbers to a state that doesn't have the strict gun laws. So you can show me the comparison of a state with strict gun laws versus a state without strict gun laws.
Okay, and
then you got to put some information behind that data. You just can't roll out some data that tells me crime rates are lower. The crime rate is 8% in 2021.
Yeah.
No, versus what, my guy? What's the climate of these statistics? What are we comparing it to?
That's what I was saying.
You ain't told me nothing.
You caught me. You stopped me. I said,
all right, my bad.
I said the first thing I'm gonna do, and I'm not. Your point is valid.
You're telling me what you're gonna do. I want to know what these stats are compared to that you just read off.
I'm gonna tell you. And what I'm saying is, what you said was valid. So I'm saying that the first thing I would do. I feel that the way I would do it would be different than the way you do it. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the first thing I would do was say, okay, let me see 2021 August, New York. And then let me see 2000 the year that we put the crime law in, right? So I'm gonna go from there and go forward. If the crime is on a state of decline, I could easily deduce like, hey, we made these gun laws in effect here, and look, we have declines every year, or we have a overall decline until this time. That's the first thing I do. Now I go to New Jersey and look at that same time frame and be like, okay, this is when New York put in their gun law, and have they had a incline or a decline over this period of time? Well, one of the factors easily has to be that they had however which way it goes, they had a gun law in 2017 and 2021. The crime is down 7%.
My question to you is: are you going to filter this out? Violent crimes with violent crimes using a gun, or is it just crimes across the board?
All of them. I'm saying.
So why would you not filter it out? If I want to know if changing gun laws is eliminating crimes committed with guns. Mm-hmm. Why would I not filter it out through crimes committed with guns?
Because that's what I'm saying. Because there's no guns, there are less crime and less crime with guns. So
but there are guns. But you just have a different law.
That's what I'm saying. Because the guns are there's a deterrent on there. Instead of having, let's say it's 100. Let's say last year we had 100, 100, and 100. This year we got 75, 75, 75. But that 75 is because we have less guns available, and there's less. If I do a crime, it's not going to be a crime with a gun because I'm like, shit. If I'm gonna rob you with a gun, I'm gonna get 20 years. If I'm gonna rob you with my hands, I'm gonna get 1 year. Why would I take the gun? Criminals aren't stupid.
You've tried to tell me. You've told me plenty of times on this platform.
Yeah,
the criminals don't use logic.
No, the criminals.
Because we've had a conversation about criminals and logic.
Yeah.
You said criminals don't use logic.
they only use logic as it applies to certain things, but they do like.
Oh, so you mean to tell me you think somebody who's already a 3-time loser,
Yeah,
and regardless whether if I have a gun when I rob you or a knife,
yeah,
I'm gone.
yeah,
Whether if it's 40 years or 60 years,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. I'm gone.
yeah.
You think that person is gonna have the
Probably
gumption,
not. Probably
the
not.
gumption to say, whoa. Let me not grab this 9.
Yeah.
Let me go grab a bat and try to rob a nigga.
Yeah.
No.
And yeah, I said that person no. But I'm saying the person who doesn't, but you're saying that's the worst case scenario. But there's also there's way more scenarios like, man, I can't get that third one. So let me go but I need this money. So let me do this way. Just like we make every day, everybody makes decisions that are based on the consequences. Like I could try to cut this guy off, but if he hit my car, I ain't got insurance. Or I could, do this one thing, but I don't have a backup plan. So like that's every day for everything.
I don't think most of your criminals have that thought process when
They're
they do
humans.
this
What you mean?
crime.
They're humans, bro.
Secondly,
They're humans.
you have to give me a metric where I'm looking at crimes committed with guns versus.
But there are less guns on the street. So how?
But you got to give me a metric that shows me there are less guns on the street.
The metric is there's
The
less
only metric you're giving me
is the answer.
time out. No, it's not the answer. The only metric you're giving me is the metric that shows legal gun purchases.
Mm-hmm.
There's no metric that's tracking illegal gun purchases.
But there's a metric that's tracking how many guns be confiscated. There's a metric saying that in 2020 we had 100 gun arrests. In 2021 we've had 72 gun arrests.
Right. But my other problem is if you're gonna stand on that ledge, you gotta have that data though.
You can look. I'm telling you that right here.
You're not. You're just telling me crime rates in 2021. You're not giving me anything. You're not giving me anything that it's up against.
Watch this. I'm saying in 2021, murder they had 53. In August in 2020, they had 58.
All right, time out. Out of those 53 and 58, so in 2020 they had 58.
Yeah.
In 2021 they had 53.
I guess that's a total. Yeah, they had.
Now, is that really a significant drop off?
Yeah, it's 5 people alive.
Is that really a significant drop off? Yes or no?
That's 5 people alive.
Is it yes or no?
It's 8.6. No, that's 8.6. Yeah.
Is it a significant drop off?
It's 8.6. Yes, it is.
All right, so
it's not a major drop off.
Secondly, out of those murders, how many were committed with a gun and how many weren't?
That's what I'm going to tell you. So, let me see. It says, so this one says, I probably have to get a little deeper into like
and that's my only issue.
I can.
My only issue is this. If I'm going to stand on the ledge that says I think the entire Constitution needs to be changed or amended, I think all guns need to be taken off the streets and melted, I really got to be able to have some data that shows why I feel that strongly.
You do.
I'm never going to strongly say X, Y, and Z needs to be obliterated if I can't truly convey why I feel that way.
But look, bro.
And I'm not trying to say you got to be an expert at everything.
But
if you're gonna stand on the ledge like that,
it's not a ledge, bro. It
is a ledge, bro. Because you're not even giving me a stat.
I just gave you a stat.
Time out. Listen to what I'm saying.
No, I gave you a stat.
I'm saying. You're not even let me finish. You're not even giving me a stat of how many lives are saved by gun owners or gun ownership.
Okay, question. How can you tell me? How can I tell you? You just tell me the stat. Just how about that so we can get on the same page? You tell me what it would look like the stat to say this many crimes didn't happen because of the gun law.
Because every time I am a legal gun owning citizen and someone breaks in my home and I have to fire my weapon and I kill an intruder or I wound an intruder or I scare off or deter an intruder and I call 911, it's reported. So just like
that's an action.
Listen to what I'm saying.
You talk about an action.
Listen to what everything's an action. No, the murders are action.
That's what I'm saying. You can't tell how many crimes weren't committed because of the gun law.
How many crimes weren't committed because of a gun law?
Yes.
How many crimes weren't committed because I can legally have a gun?
This is what I'm saying.
I'm asking.
No. I said how many crimes were not committed because of the gun law?
Oh, how many crimes didn't happen because there was a law that said you can't have a gun?
Yes.
You don't know.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, I say that's a question I can never answer because I have to go to my. But I can say without a doubt that in this year when we had a gun law, we had this many crimes, and since that law went into passing, every year the burglaries and all these crimes that involve guns have gone down. So it's not this doesn't take anybody.
But just because there's a burglary on the books, just because you come you roll in Harris County and they say there were 10 burglaries tonight.
No, you're wrong.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm talking
Damn, I ain't even finished my sentence. You telling me
because I'm saying these are because.
Boog, let me finish.
Yes, you can.
Boog,
you can though.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
If I tell you it was 10 burglaries in Houston on August 21st, 2020.
Yes, sir.
And it was 5, 2021.
Yeah.
If you can't tell me out of that sample size which burglaries were committed with a gun, then it's false.
That's what I'm saying though. That's why I'm trying to stop you. I'm saying if I'm telling you that in June of 2020, I had 25 armed robberies, right? In June of 2021, after this law got passed, I had 17 armed robberies.
But you haven't given me a metric to say.
I just said that.
You didn't say that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it again.
You should say it again slowly.
I'm saying it slowly.
You gave me a metric of murders and rapes and something else. You didn't give me a metric that out of all of that stuff that happened with a gun.
Look.
You didn't tell me how many people got raped by gunpoint.
I'm saying.
Did you tell me that?
Okay.
I'm asking, did you tell me that?
No, but I'm saying, I'm gonna say this. If I say gun violence in New York in 2021, right? And I give you what this month was this year and what this month was last year.
But you got to go back months because the gun laws in New York last year and this year are the same gun laws. So you have to go all the way back to when they initially changed the gun law in New York.
I agree. Okay, if I'm saying that, you think that the number of gun crimes that happened before the gun law are the same as they are now? And the percentage is the same. And I'm saying if it dropped 5%, then it's a success. Yes or no?
If it dropped 1%, it's a success.
Yeah. So
but you're also not giving me the metric of how many lives were saved because people had legal guns. You got to give me both. You just can't give me one.
Okay, so you're saying that
you have to show for me to truly buy into anything, and it's just not a gun law. It's any kind of change. Mm-hmm. You have to show me where this successfully worked in one spot versus where it's not even implemented in another spot.
And then, okay, when you're saying that, what I'm saying is that if the guns are minimized, then you're also not going to have legal gun owners having to use guns. Like the guns being minimized not only affects the people who were going to use the gun illegally, it affects the people who were going to use the gun legally because it's a trickle-down effect.
But it doesn't because the people who are going to use the gun illegally, they're already using it illegally. So by you putting in another legality to the gun, it doesn't affect them.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't because they're already using the shit illegally anyway. Boog, if I already have a illegal gun that I didn't buy by legal means, I don't even supposed to have a gun and I have one, and you just add another law to the books, I don't give a shit because I'm already walking around here illegal anyway. The person it's going to hurt is the person who is legally owning a gun. When we went down the route of the assault weapons ban in 94, 95, whenever they had it. Did it change anything? Fucking no. You still had down there the same amount of crimes committed with assault weapons, with the fucking assault weapon ban we had. Now, did some of it drop? Of course some numbers dropped because you had legal gun owners who probably turned in their assault weapons. And by some of that, some of the foolish shit that happens with people who own guns legally went down. But your criminals who already had the fully automatic shit, by the way, it's still illegal, they still had the shit.
So do you have data that proves that?
What do you mean? You can go look up the data right now if you want to.
No, what data going to tell? Okay, so and I didn't want to go too far on guns, but so I'll wrap it up with this. And I'm not trying to wrap it up on my win. I'm just going to ask a question or my point, so you can rebuttal or whatever. But I'm saying, like, if I'm saying that when I take the data, I'm not taking data from criminals. I'm taking it from law-abiding citizens.
Nobody
right?
is taking data from criminals.
Yeah.
We're taking data from.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
taking. The data's the same. No one is taking data from criminals.
Yeah.
Versus law-abiding citizens.
Yeah.
You're just taking the data that is put out there by the government, by the reporting agencies who are reporting the shit.
Yeah.
That's where you're grabbing your data. from.
Yeah. But so what you're saying is that
Why is a criminal going to give you data?
okay? I agree with you. You're saying we're not getting no data from criminals, right?
You're getting data from from reporting agency.
But we're not getting any data from criminals.
So a criminal's going to say, "Yeah, I still got my gun."
I'm just asking.
Of course not. You know
Okay,
this.
okay. So how, if we were not getting, the only data we're getting from criminals, if we get data from criminals, is the ones that get caught.
You're getting data from the reporting agencies. They're reporting to
but-
you
but- and-
how many violent crimes are happening.
Yeah.
Out of those violent crimes that are happening, you can find a database that tells you how many of these crimes
Are
were
violent
happening
with guns.
with guns from people who shouldn't have had the gun, from
Yeah.
illegal gun owners.
Yeah, but there's a contingency of criminals that haven't done anything or haven't got caught who are criminals, right? Who have guns.
Sure, whatever.
So I can't get any data from them.
What does that matter?
I'm asking the question.
What does that matter?
Why? Well, how come when I ask you
I've
a
already
question?
told you that. No, that you
Okay.
can't say why. You can't. I've told you that two questions ago.
keep going.
I've already answered that question.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that means that the only metric that I can know is that because I don't know who all got guns out there.
That doesn't make no sense.
Let me finish. I don't know who got guns out there.
It makes no sense.
I ain't saying that yet. What don't make sense?
What you're saying is makes no sense already.
So you're saying that I
Because
can't.
we've already told you the data that we're both going to pull.
Let me-
Whether if I'm pro
Yeah.
2A or anti 2A,
Yeah.
I'm pulling the data from the reporting agencies
yes.
who are reporting the crimes
Yes.
that are happening.
Yes.
No criminal is going to tell you, hey, I still got my fully automatic
I
AK
agree with
over
you
here.
totally. I agree with you totally. So what I'm saying is, so since I can't get any information from criminals, the way that I am going to judge is from the data that I've got from.
Well, technically, you're getting information from criminals when they get caught.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What I said, I'm only getting it from the people who get caught, or the people that are legal, and then I'm getting the results of all the crimes.
But you can say that with anything, sir.
I agree. But let me.
The rapist isn't telling you he's a rapist until he get caught
But let
raping somebody.
me keep going. Let me get you where I'm going. I'm laying it. I'm painting the picture, right?
I feel like your picture is bullshit.
I ain't
Go
got
ahead.
okay. So if you're saying that the way I'm getting information is from people who are caught, people who are legal, and people who that's it. People who are caught, people legal. The people who are illegal or don't report, I have no idea about that. So now how can I figure out if this law that I put in place is doing well or doing bad?
Well, you get that from the reporting agencies, from your county's government or from your local and federal government who are reporting the crimes and what they find once these crimes happen, or when these traffic stops happen and they pull people over who have illegal firearms, or if they have to go in someone's home or anything.
Okay,
that's
keep
where
going.
you get all of your data.
So what I'm saying is that if let's say the law passed in 2015, right? I know what my data is from 2000 to 2015. And then I go from 2015 to 2020, right? The data I'm getting, I don't know who has guns. I don't know who has the criminals can have it, but I do know that normally at this time of the year, we got 60 murders. We've only had 52. Now, I don't know if it's because of the gun laws, but I do know that these numbers across the board on everything are lower.
Well,
So-
the problem is with that data that you're going to get, you definitely can find out if it's a direct reflection to the gun laws, because they're just not going to pull, you had 60 murders last year, now you got 50.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to pull out of the 60 murders you had last year,
Yeah,
X amount were committed with a knife,
yeah,
X amount were committed by strangulation, X amount were committed by firearms, and you'll have that data broke down.
That's what I'm saying. You working with me right now.
But you're not telling me that though.
This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, so if I
You're
had,
just telling me the difference of murder.
listen, what I'm saying,
or
so,
rapes.
that's what I'm saying.
Or
So,
burglary.
listen, so I'm saying like in 2015, I had 17 shootings that were part of the. I had 75 killings, 17 shootings. Now I got 10 shootings and 64. Like I can see that. Now I'm with you. I can't say that's because of the laws, but I'm saying if I got all my crime across the board going down, all the crimes with guns going down, I have to assume it's because of the law. And even though I know there's guns out there, I see that there's a deterrent, and I see that this law is having an effect on how our crimes answer across the board. Because what would make the crime go down across the board?
But then what happened if you start breaking those crimes down into gang shootings, or you break those crimes down into crimes that are happening during other crimes? Not like just two,
I'm saying across the board.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not just two normal law-abiding citizens walking in Kroger's, walking up to each other. Hey, I don't like you. I don't like you. Pow, pow. Like, break them shits down. Is it gang violence? Is
Yeah.
it doing a robbery?
Yeah.
Is it doing rival fights? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And then I want to see some metrics of deterrence. Like, how many lives were saved because of guns? Your county agencies or whatever report that stuff too.
Okay, yeah.
They report how many people defended themselves in their house and might have killed an intruder. Like, they report that shit too.
Okay.
So give me all of it before we just say we're gonna take X right away, or we're gonna amend X amendment. Like, I want to know all of it.
I just love that we record these. What
does that mean though?
I'm telling you, I'm saying I love that. I was, as you can see, I was trying to work through it, but you cut me off because the look on your face changed, like you had a pissed off toxicity about it, and I was just gonna say, I love that we record these conversations so that other people can hear and have what.
I said, oh. I'm like, oh.
So other people can hear, and they can hear the different opposing views. They can make their own assessment of how they feel, or they might be open to a different way of thinking. You know,
Like, the gun thing is always going to be different because you're going to have a grouping of people who just hate guns.
nobody hates guns.
No, there are people who just hate guns.
Yeah,
and there's nothing wrong with that. If you hate guns, you hate guns.
Those are called people who. No, I can say that.
Well, say it. I want you to.
No. I'm just saying. I don't think people hate guns. I just think some people feel like, look, this thing right here, it can only do bad. That's all it can do. Even if you think you're defending somebody, you're still killing somebody.
So look, check it out.
Yeah.
The gun that's on the desk right now,
Mm-hmm.
it's harmless.
Bro, what can you build with that?
What you mean?
What can you make with that gun? If that gun didn't shoot, what else was it? What else was its
Oh, it's
function?
only made to shoot projectiles.
All somebody do is to destroy.
But I'm saying, as it sits there, nothing will happen.
No, but it don't matter. That tool, when it's used, the only use for that tool is to destroy. You can't make anything out that tool. There's no.
Is that the metric?
Yeah, it's metric.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
There's a bottle of proper 12 sitting next to it.
Yeah.
What does that build?
What does it build?
What does it build?
It quenches thirst.
So what if I told you the gun saves lives?
How? It takes lives.
It saves lives.
It takes lives.
But it also saves lives.
Yeah, but it also takes lives.
So, all right. Intruder comes through this door right now.
Yeah, can I shoot him?
Time out.
Yeah, can I shoot him in moderation?
Time out. Intruder busts through this door right now.
Yeah, can I shoot him in moderation?
Has a weapon and is threatening to take our lives.
Yeah. Can I shoot him in moderation?
What should I do?
I'm asking you a question.
I'm asking you, what should I do?
My question was first, though.
You asked, could I shoot him in moderation?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Exactly.
What is shooting him in moderation mean?
Exactly. There is no such thing as shooting somebody in moderation, bro.
But what does that mean, though?
It is no.
So let me ask you a question.
There's no way to do that.
I want to ask you a real question.
Real question. Real question.
Our lives are in danger.
Yeah.
Dude busts through this door.
Yeah.
Or gal.
Yeah.
And is gonna slit our throats and kill you.
With a knife?
And they're about to slit your throat first.
With a knife?
With a machete.
Machete, okay.
And there's nothing she's gonna slit. He or she is about to murder you, kill you right now.
Yeah.
I have a gun.
Yeah.
I can pick up said gun
Yeah.
and I can use it
You shoot her.
to shoot that person
Yeah.
and preserve the life of you
Yeah.
and myself.
Yeah.
What do you think I should do?
The selfish side of me says, shoot her to get her off me. The burgeoning Buddhist in me says, you know what? It is what it is. What shall be, shall be. This whole situation came to be because it came to be, and that was the outcome was written before we came here. So no matter what you did, I wasn't gonna make it.
So let me ask you a question.
What?
If the argument of all anti-2A politicians and people who stand that guns are bad and need to be abolished, taken off the face of the earth.
I say no already.
If
No because you said of all. And if you said that,
all right,
you know what I'm saying?
all right. So if the argument of some
Yeah,
anti-2A
yeah,
and people who feel like all guns should be removed from Earth
yeah,
is
yeah,
if only one life can be saved,
yeah.
we've done our job.
Okay.
How is that any different from the pro-2A person who says if only one life can be preserved and saved by my responsible gun ownership,
Yeah.
why would I not do it?
The difference is one side is saying we can eliminate this thing so that if we eliminate this thing, you ain't got to use you can't, it's no life, there's no life you can save in that way if that thing is not available.
That's not true.
If we don't have guns, then how you going to use your gun to shoot somebody if nobody got guns?
Oh, but the problem is you're not taking guns away from everybody.
But that's the point.
You'll never be able to do that.
No, don't. I won't never say
Let me ask you a
never
question. All right,
again.
this is my last question. How many guns in the U.S. that you know of?
I don't know the number.
Huh?
I don't know the number.
Pick up your phone.
It's impossible. It's going to be wrong.
No. I said look at your phone.
To my registered guns
I said how many guns are on the streets in America that you know of?
that I know of, or
That someone can find out and know of.
that number is going to be.
What's the number? And it's not going to be accurate, but I
It's
just
gonna
want
be
to know.
guesstimate. Okay.
I just want to know whatever that guesstimate is.
All right.
There's an agency that reports it, and they have a guesstimate. So tell me, how many guns are estimated to be on the streets in America?
Okay, let's see. 390 million.
Do you think that if you say everybody turn your guns in,
Yeah.
390 million guns will be confiscated and turned in?
No.
So how are you ever going to get all guns off the street?
Well, the same way you do anything, like it's a battle of attrition. Like it's not going to happen in 1 day, 1 year, 1 decade. But if your argument is like, well, since we can't get everybody, let's just keep going, then you just really just complacent with what's going to happen, because you know for a fact as long as you got these guns legally available to people, you're gonna and you don't have a vetting system that's a stringent vetting system, then you're gonna have people that's crazy buying guns.
But you do though.
It's not stringent.
How do you know?
Because people who are crazy are still getting guns. We had a school shooting yesterday. Last week.
Tell me the process to buy a gun in Illinois.
I don't know it, but it don't matter. Bruh, I know what it's not.
Tell me the process to buy a gun in
I know what it's not.
What is it not?
It's not. You're not going to a psychiatrist for a month. You're not. They're not going back to your elementary records. They're not going back to your third cousin who know you. Like, come on, bro. I agree. I understand what you're saying.
Do you know what red flag laws are?
Bruh.
I'm asking you. Do you know?
Yes.
What are they?
Red flag laws are the laws when they say they see things in your past that would insinuate that you might be some type of high risk person, whatever. But in the same breath, that's still a gamble, bro, because you got people who might just snap. So you got law abiding citizens who might. The shooter in Dallas was a cop.
The cop went off.
The cop went. Yeah, the sniper in Dallas, it was on thing shooting. He was a cop.
And when was this?
This was in 2019, 18.
You talking about the black dude?
Yeah.
The black dude that got mad because he got kicked off the force because he was a whistleblower? about police brutality?
He was a cop.
And nobody listened to him?
He was a cop.
I know. I'm just asking you. I'm,
yes.
I'm setting the climate for you.
Yeah, and so you think that he was right for shooting people for no reason?
Oh, I didn't say it was right for shooting
Okay,
people
I'm
for no
just
reason.
saying.
But I'm saying you got to tell the whole story.
What? So
Don't make it seem like he just was a crazy person that flipped out and started
I
shooting.
didn't say that. I said people can snap. Even people who were civil servants can snap.
But they can snap. But that's anything though.
Yeah. So why not get rid of the whole? If I snap, if there's no guns and I snap, then shit, I might go kick the wall in or punch somebody in the face. But if I can go kill 10 people or 6 people or 5 people who had nothing to do with none of it, man, I don't got nothing to do with none of this. I'm walking home from school.
You keep that same energy with knives?
With knives?
Yeah.
Man, if you don't stop with this crazy talk, man.
I'm asking you.
Do you?
When was the last time there was a mass, and I'm not being funny, where someone used knives to carry out a mass killing?
There's been knifings before.
When was the latest time?
Last knifing I heard of was the Kenyan gold medalist, I believe. She got killed by her husband with a knife.
And when was this?
Like 2 days ago.
Okay, that was a mass knifing.
Oh no, I said mass.
Yes, like more. And what is, when I say mass, what is the environment or the number to call it a mass shooting? First,
I say 5 or more.
No, I said what does the stats say? Like what is it considered?
I said 5 or more.
No, I'm saying what is it like literally considered? Like not what you think. What is it considered?
I think it's considered 5 or more. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't think, like they said, the mass shooting at the school, like, and the mass shooting doesn't mean the people necessarily that were hit. It means how much shooting was going on. That's a mass shooting.
No, it really. If they tell you there was a mass shooting, it's literally a certain number of people who have to get shots.
So
before they can consider it.
I think it's
so not what you think, but what is it?
I think it's 5. What is it then? I don't know. I think it's 5 or more.
I'm asking you because I'm not on that ledge.
I think it's 5 or more.
Okay.
You want to look it up?
Sure, I would like you to.
How many people?
I just don't think that you can truly say all guns need to be taken off streets. If you want stricter laws, have stricter laws. I'm fine with that. But I don't think the answer is to punish law-abiding citizens from giving them a way to protect themselves.
Okay.
And I also don't believe that you think if someone really broke in this house and I have a firearm right here to protect us, that you would be cool with me letting you get murdered.
The answer is 5 or more.
Like, I don't think you would be cool.
No, I'm not. I didn't say I would be cool
with me letting you get murdered. I feel like if I let you get your head chopped off by the machete wielding crazy person, you would come hunt me in the afterlife.
Just so you know, the answer is 5 or more.
Oh, I knew it was that when I asked you. I just wanted you to know.
But I said.
You said I think. I want you to know.
So what I'm saying
when you stand on the ledge of saying all guns need to be taken away, it is a ledge.
Now I got.
When you stand on that ledge,
now I got to talk my stuff, man.
It ain't no shit to talk because you didn't know.
Stuff
because you didn't know.
You would question me about. You just say.
Oh, I knew. I just wanted you to tell me
what I'm saying. But me using scientific deduction skills that I have, I was like, okay.
No, because you said
what I'm saying?
A mass shooting was how many people were shot at.
No. At first I said you asked me what I think the number is. I said 5 or more.
No, I said what is the number?
I think 5 or more, and the answer is 5 or more. But what I'm saying is, I deducted that from my boop. But I'm saying like me not knowing the exact number data is not because I'm just pulling this information out of nowhere. I am pulling from different sources and deducting that. But just because I don't say the Bloomberg number or whatever, that doesn't mean that I don't have a good.
Oh, you went and got a Bloomberg number?
I was giving an example, bro.
Don't give an example of Bloomberg.
Just because I didn't give the New York Times or the LA Times or the Houston Chronicle or any news source that you feel is trusted.
Well, it would actually be the U.S. government. So
if I got the U.S. government, any stat that I got, what I'm saying is the stat is based on data and actual happenings. And so if you're familiar with actual happenings, you can deduce if you really, really are familiar with, like, okay, shit, this time in Sandy Hooks was this time in Columbine was this time in the church was this. The numbers were 18, 7, 4, 3, 6, and 7. They called this, that, this. Then okay, You know what I'm saying? You can deduce it's like 5 or more. But anyway, all that being said, man, it's not being against guns. It's just like, in a selfish way, I'm like, I have never had a friend killed with a gun by anyone else but another person of his color or age group. So I'm like,
So let me ask you a question. Do you take in consideration what's happening when said violent crimes happen?
nope, it doesn't matter.
Why does it not matter?
Because if that thing wasn't there, that option wouldn't be there.
So at the end of the day, I think a gun is just a tool. So
I agree with you.
So if I'm involved in, let's say I'm involved in a drug deal that went bad.
Mm-hmm.
If the gun wasn't there, a different weapon would be there, and you could get the same result.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm looking at these metrics, or if I'm trying to pull this data, or if I'm trying to even make a case that there shouldn't be X in gun, drug, whatever, why would I not look at the overall situation and how said entity was used?
I agree with you. But my only thing is, everything you're saying it makes sense. But I'm just like, looking at it from your perspective totally, on one side, and then looking at it from my perspective, I'm like, yeah, that's true. But what if everything you say, the way that happens in your happenstance, there's a bad drug deal, there's two people that are doing bad things anyway, it might happen anyway, right? I agree. But then what if the climate is like, man, whatever you do, don't get caught with no gun. Because even though we do this up, man, look, man, they done made it so hard for these guns, man. So the gun's not even an issue now. So if something does happen, it might be a less lethal, the lethality, if that's a word, of the level of lethalness has lessened by 400%. Because instead of me having to be able to pull this thing and hit 29 shots or whatever the number is in 60 seconds, or it's now, maybe, okay, I stab you. Or maybe I beat you up. But at least, like, there's never been a time when it's like, yeah, a guy accidentally stabbed 17 people trying to stab one person.
The young man in the Bronx.
Yeah.
That they chased in the bodega.
Yeah.
And killed with machetes. It's no different than somebody being gunned down. It's still a life taken.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, how many times have you heard guy has machete chasing one guy and accidentally machetes and kills 8 people or 2 people?
It's why in the UK they have knife-proof vests, because guns are outlawed, so they knife people everywhere. Same with 21 Savage's brother got murdered by a stabbing in the neck. Like, that happens every day, daily, through those activities, how we have violence here in the States. My question is, well, not even my question. My statement is this. I've never shot at a person.
Okay.
I own a gun.
Yeah.
My ideal gun ownership is that the only thing that I shoot at is a target or an animal for hunting. My ideal gun ownership is, for as long as I live and own a weapon, that I do not have to shoot a human being. I feel like that's my ideal gun ownership, to use it for sport or target practice. I don't think anyone is truly walking around, a responsible gun owner, who is waiting to kill a human. With that being said, you do have entities who use weapons, guns, to rob and kill or whatever, or gang violence or whatever. And if I go by your logic, the crazies are crazies anyway.
What about the police?
What about them?
You don't think there's any police that police that are looking to use their guns to kill black men?
It could be.
I
Pretty sure there are.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
I don't, and even with the police,
Yeah.
I think the percent, and this is a personal opinion, I think the percentage of police who are riding around in their squad car saying, "Ooh, I can't wait to shoot me a nigga," is a very small percentage
Compared to
the pool of all police who are truly just doing their job.
I got you. All right, so today's Friday, man. It's been a good Friday. What do you think your Sunday gonna look like?
What my Sunday looks
Yeah.
like? I know what my Sunday looks
You podding Sunday, right?
like. No.
What?
I will be on the 11-hour trek
To
Atlanta, Georgia.
so we go pod tomorrow then.
No.
No, I know. Wasn't it? So when are the people getting their next pod, man?
Probably Monday is the next pod night.
Monday. Okay, so
So we'll pod Monday
yeah, it's perfect. All right, so
or Tuesday.
or Tuesday. So we got some. I know I keep saying this, man, but we got some people coming up. We got some new blood. We got some old blood coming in. Some old shotters. Some new shotters. We have to give a shout out to Miss Ashley. She had a fender bender and had I know she's in some pain.
She's the Forex trader.
Yeah.
That I haven't talked to yet to see if she's a scammer.
She's not a scammer.
I'm not saying she is.
Yeah.
I really want to. What's her last name? Oh, don't say it aloud.
Yeah.
I really want to know. Answer it online. No. No, my guy. Let's go. Answer the phone.
Bruh. I don't know who it is.
You know who it is.
All right, but why you always do
Nah,
that?
you hit deny too quick. See,
Because we potted, bro.
that never stopped you before.
But I don't know who this is. That's why I say I'm like, who
Oh,
is
you
that?
scared? See, I get it now. You don't want to offend your little political connects. See, we be trying to have for the love of Boogie, and then you be getting caught up
What happens is
with your little dips.
what happens is I get a phone call, and instead of me being able to have the phone call, and because I have two small businesses as well as my other big business, so I might. But what makes my business, I gotta go. But what makes my business,
Oh, I know you got to go. You got to go handle some business.
what makes my business unique is that I'm able to work with customers in off hours. I'm a small business, so we all have our main jobs, and like sometimes people don't have time to get to their secondary job because their main job is occupying their time. So if you're doing designs or if you're doing like T-shirts or anything like that, you can call me after 9:00, and we do an IHOP or a Denny's or something, and I'll put my laptop out.
Time out.
What?
Time out. You're taking potential clients to IHOP
That's all. What else open at or sometimes some
at midnight.
Starbucks.
Starbucks was on
Right.
at midnight.
Not at midnight, but sometimes I'm seeing like
I don't want to tell the listeners what time it is, but the phone ring this time. It's only two things going down right now.
no, bro.
You or her,
I'm not. I almost said something funny.
or him. I don't judge.
Why do you want to put me? You know what? I feel like you be transphobic, but
Why are you trying to deflect your views on me?
no, I'm not. I love everybody.
I know you love the trans community.
Yeah, I love
I
them,
do
man. I have problems with them with how they act, but you know what I'm
You
saying.
got problems with that one how she or he acts.
And this has been another.
Why would us not talking about it? Nah, bro, we not even two in.
I know, but bruh, sometimes you know what I'm saying.
My bad. I know you got to get somewhere.
I know, but sometimes.
Hey man, get to your engagement, my guy.
You know what? I'm gonna start going. I'm gonna start disagreeing with it.
I noticed that when you have to go, check on your little dip.
He lying to y'all. Whatever he's saying after this, he lying.
Nah, when you go check on your little dip, you don't sip as much.
What you
noticed
mean,
that.
bro? I
Man.
done killed the whole back barrel, man.
Nah, that shit was damn near empty anyway.
Nah, bro. This is the high end stuff, bro. This is the Jameson Black Barrel, man. Triple distilled. John Jameson thing.
Nah, you came in here, you tried to, have your smelling sauce on. I see you freshly Beijinged up, no gray hair. in
Do
your
you like?
beard.
See, that's how you like. They know.
I don't see nothing but black.
Look,
beard
man, he
from this
can't
way.
see. I'm gonna show a picture for the people. I'm gonna post this picture right now to the 16 Shots webpage so I can see how I look. I'm repping my Texans, man, as always.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
finna go rep somebody.
Just so everybody can see.
What's her name, bro?
Everybody can see.
What's her name?
Why do you always do that? There's no her involved, bro. This,
What's his name then?
man,
I ain't think so.
I
What's her
just know
name?
he involved for sure.
So what's her name then, bro?
Hold up, man. Ain't no her or him
Tanya.
involved. Who is Tanya?
I don't know who is Tanya.
Tanaya?
Oh, it's Tanaya. Where you meet her at?
That's a joke, bro.
Yeah, man. Go Stros, by the
Hold
way.
up, man. I'm trying to find this picture so I can take this picture. So
You trying to find a picture?
I'm trying to take a picture.
See, man, I don't know, man. Your stories be weird, be switched up. You trying to find a picture to take a
There
picture.
we go. You see me right now, man. I'm holding up 2 fingers, man. Got my Texans on. Because I know people like Mike Ham. You know, so Mike Ham would come back and check the facts, man.
Can I ask you a question? Though?
What?
Essentially, you're just describing a picture that you're gonna post.
Okay.
So how can someone truly fact check
Because
that you took that picture tonight?
Because I'm going to put up the H with my Houston Texans, You know what? I'll put you in the picture.
No, don't put me in the
Okay,
picture.
then, yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't post for photos.
You know what I'm saying?
But even by putting me in the picture, who can truly fact check that picture was from today?
Because they got the date on it, bro.
That don't mean nothing. Nigga, you are a Photoshop expert.
I'll do a video right now.
No, don't do no video.
Yeah, I'm going to do a video on me.
You're gonna do a video in your phone on you like that can't
yeah.
be doctored.
Yeah, no, right now, as I'm on the air,
You would definitely have to post that
As
to
I'm
one
pro-
of your social media.
right now, so on there, I'm throwing up my threes.
Now you're throwing gang signs.
No, I'm throwing my threes up, man. 'Cause I'm
So if
third
you
ward.
get shot while throwing up a gang sign, is that gang related?
I don't know.
The FBI would say it is.
The FBI is some bastards. That's how we get canceled right there.
What? What's
Out of all things I said, the one thing right there, it's called proof.
Hey man, you know what, bro?
What?
First off,
First off, what?
you can't
Like, I'm pretty as fuck.
Thank
can't trust the young lady. You can't trust the young lady who always is taking IG photos with filters.
you. Yeah.
Damn, you like packing up.
Yeah, man, I gotta go. I told you I gotta go, man.
Oh, she must told you to come right now.
Man,
Man, she said get over here right now. She sent you a picture with a titty that?
that's basically what happens is
No draws
I
on?
got business to do,
Oh, you got some business.
and you know because I don't want to expose my clients because it's
Oh, is it one of them? Let's talk about it, chicks.
'Cause-
Which one is it?
Stop.
Which one is it? Let me find out. Let me sit. I'm gonna send some feelers out here. I'm gonna.
You know what I'm saying? Because I I'm just glad this is documented. That's all I'm glad. I'm glad this is recorded.
Man, why is 50 still fucking with Tierra Marie? Oh man,
All right, so yeah, like I was saying, man,
man, we
you
out
can't
here.
never have no smooth titties. I can't never be like, yeah, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I gotta always be
Young
trying to
James
put me on the
Boogie,
spot, man.
Young James Boogie got to roll out to go meet his little escort. You know, he's the escort, so
See what I'm saying?
he got to go bang some little female. Man, we out.